Hey everybody, this is Joe with Joe's Premium Firewood. We're doing another monthly inventory video. We're going to start this video over at the King of Firewood's inventory. Here's what he's got. 1 month ago this was basically empty, but he's been cleaning up some trees for one of his plumbing contracts. They were clearing some land and they had logs piled up, and he cut them on shares. He had to give some to the guy's dad. But here's what he's got so far. He's got the walls built. He was thinking about stacking everything in here, but I think at this point, once we get the splitter back from Ted, he likes using that old Husky, he's going to split all this, mostly cherry right here, but there is some sassafras and mulberry and elm in there also. So I'd say when this is full, he'd probably have at least 5 full cords in there. Some of it he cut too long, which he plans on putting it in our stove, and so that's what he's gonna do. Here's what we got up at the house. This is what he had left down there. There's a hard maple right there, and then a bunch of the rejected pieces that I give, or stuff that falls like or breaks off when we're splitting. And we just got this from Nate. My brother bartered some work with him, and we've been burning off of that. So that's pretty good stuff. It's not premium, but it'll heat our house or burn fine in the stove. And over here, this is what I call bay number 1. Yesterday, if you watched my live stream on Facebook, my brother and I were gonna split these right into his truck for the delivery, but the pull cord broke on the Ultra. Ted came by last night, got it fixed, so that's good to go. Now I'm just waiting for Nate and John to bring me some more wood. As you can see, I've been splitting into here, and this 1 week ago was empty, and this is how much I've got. They brought me like 4 super-sized loads of dry, ready to burn wood. There's a few green pieces in there, or semi-seasoned, but it's mostly white oak and ash, and I would say there's probably at least 2 cords in there right now. And if I had to, I could sell it right now. And over here, this is bay number 2, my other dry storage area. This has been taking a hit lately. If you watched the last video, it was pretty full. But I've been having all the customers who come and pick up here to load from right here. But yesterday when the pull cord broke, we loaded from right here. I'd say there's probably 5 cords in there still. And this all should be dry and ready to go. This has been here for over a year. And right here, this is my bundles. There's only 14 there. Normally I keep 30, but I went to the store and they were totally out, so I took them 16 bundles in the view because I can't get back to where it's stored, and I just stacked them up front. And then here's my bundle grade wood. I might have to sell or make some more bundles for the driveway stand. I'll show you that in a minute. And then I got, logs here staged, mostly ash, bundle grade, ready to replace that once I make more bundles. Right here I got a bunch of dry, ready to burn cherry. And then this is like a half cord of cherry. Probably needs a few more months to dry. Then back in here where I stack the wood, this is the best way to season wood, is stacked in single rows with plenty of space in between. I'm just going to leave this area open because I like being able to get through here. And this stuff will be ready in the fall. All this right here. And there's a lot of hickory in there, and some oak, and then that's all white oak right there. And then that's a mix of hardwood, mostly white oak. And then that's 100% white oak right there. I did that in the summer. I'm hoping it's ready by next fall. And then I got a pile here of probably about 2 face cord of red oak that's mostly dry. Some of the bigger pieces towards the center might be still a little bit wet, but the smaller pieces are all ready to go. And then I got another stack there. It's about a Joe cord, which is a 10 foot by 4 foot stack. That'll be ready in the fall. This is 100% red oak, premium, semi-season. It'll definitely be ready. It'll probably be ready by summertime. And then I got a long rack here, which is almost a cord. There's more red oak there that was the same from that, and some elm and maple all mixed in here, and other oak. And then this is 100% oak that I got from the saw surgeon. Split it on Thanksgiving 2020, and I think it'll be ready by Thanksgiving 2022. And then here's some dry red oak. I'm waiting for one of my good customers that usually wants oak, and I'm saving it for him. And then right here, I store cherry for my restaurant customers, and I'd say that's probably at least 4 face cords right there. The driest stuff's on the very end there, and then I'll go to this stuff. I'll show you some of that after I show you this, which is my summer camp firewood, which I'll probably start selling in March or April. And there's probably at least 10 full cords here, and I would say it's pretty much full. If I add anything to it, it's going to have to be dry and ready to go now. But you can see it all there. And this is the stuff that Ted and I split on the live stream a couple weeks ago when he brought back the Ultra, and it was wood that I got cut with my brother at his honey hole, and it's really nice stuff. And you can see this is the driest stuff right here from cherry. That's probably only a face cord right there, but they don't, it doesn't need to be 100% dry for them. Well, good thing my brother's going, because I was about ready to drive down the driveway and block the driveway, and then he'd get all mad at me. So I don't have to deal with that drama. And we'll go down here and I'll show you what we got in the driveway. How many miles now? Still quite a few. Alright. Yeah, yesterday my brother and I delivered 2 loads, and Nate delivered 2 loads. So it was a good sales day, about $900 in sales. And right here, this is shagbark hickory for the restaurant, which I had lunch at yesterday. I would say there's enough right here to last them through the summertime. Look, when we went there, they still have about enough to last them through the rest of the month before I have to split that again. And down here, this is what I got, boiler wood. You can see it's buried. I've been telling people that have been calling for boiler wood, if they come and get it, there's probably $200, at least $200 worth of boiler wood right there. I said they could have it all for $100, but they're gonna have to do the loading, because I'm not gonna load it. But if people want me to deliver it, I've been saying really high prices, going like almost as much as my split wood, just because I don't want to dig it out, being buried like that. And then they better jump on it soon, because we got a snowstorm coming. They're saying 8 to 12 inches of snow by Thursday, so we'll see what happens with that. All right, down here, my power line storage area, I've got hickory that's sitting here drying. It probably won't be ready till next year, but before I sell that, there's some pieces for my mom, some of the scrap hickory, but I got to sell all this hickory right here first. And this is probably a year's supply to last my one restaurant, if not more, maybe even longer than a year. So once this is all empty, then I'll have Nate start bringing me more hickory, and I'll start filling it up. And yesterday, you can see the tracks where we backed up here yesterday. Had some long cuts black locust for my good customer. I gave him the rest of that. I've been waiting for Darren to get me some, but he hasn't got it to me yet, so I just went ahead and sold him that. You can see I got piles of logs down here. This stuff is just, semi-seasoned. I'll be selling it in the spring, I guess, for when people need it. And you can see all this carnage down here. This is when Craig Wilson was here, and we were making videos, and I kept having camera difficulties, technical difficulties. So we actually made like 3 videos, but the camera kept freezing up, like literally. So now we got all of them into smaller pieces, and this is the stuff I got from Noah. It's a mixed bag. I'm just gonna have to sort through it as I go through it. But there's still quite a bit left here from my brother's honey hole, which he cut in 2020. And then here's, you can see where we loaded some of my just regular dry wood, you know, oak and cherry, elm, maple, walnut. And so we took like a row and a half to fill up the trailer. And then here's where I got more cherry down here. I got 2 rows of it. I guess that's big enough a gap for it to dry. I don't know, Larry Cluck would have to tell me that. Looks like it's leaning a little bit, but I would say that down at that end it's ready, because I started filling that up back in the springtime, like April, May, and I've just been building it all the way up, and it's been full since midsummer. So, and cherry dries fairly quick. And then over here I got some more hickory, so after I sell all that, then I'm going to start drawing from this pile of hickory, which is almost a full cord here, easily 2 Joe cords. And so I'll go from that, refill that, sell from this, then sell from that. So I'm constantly drying it out here. You know, when customers do buy this much wood, then I don't mind doing the drying and having a dedicated area for the larger customers. But normally I'm trying to educate customers to buy early. It's just the best way to do, because I storing it outside like this, I just don't like doing it. It was a real pain trying to dig it out yesterday. And then so the last thing I'm going to show you down here is my bundles, which I had about 27 out there, but they've been selling a lot lately. I don't really want to have to make more. My fingers freeze. You know, I got a drop box right there. I'd say there's about 10 left. And you can see they get a pretty good deal. So, all right, I think that's going to wrap up this month's inventory video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.